AC ak li nga xam ne moom mooy fan toilet yu set wicc mën nañ leen fa kitchen microwave fridge and room bu baax dama ne teranga day mut moo taxit Yavaatous guest house amal leen extra kitchen lépp lu ngeen bëgg a togg mun ngeen ko toggee si gas cooker bii nii
kuy xalam di si jaayu nag barke bi yaay borom amal ne li nga xamante ne mooy ndox ak courant 24/7 bu leen tiit bu leen ragal bu leen xoof ndax amal ne lii di CCTV caméra
seet si leen ñu si Farafenni gannaaw garage yi base bi Kawur highway
very clean every day am na cleaning service ratio bi amul fenn
Yavaatous guest house teranga àdduna bët kon nag seet si leen ñu
Hello, wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Youth Bantaba Show, live and direct here in our studios on Gambian Talents TV, and I am Haddijatou Jobe. On today's Youth Bantaba Show, I have a beautiful young girl. She's absolutely beautiful. She's amazing. She's intelligent. The list goes on. On the Youth Bantaba Show, like I mentioned earlier on, I'll be bringing in young people from this country, from all sectors, from the political aspect of the young people that are ñoo xam ne ñu ngi bugg a yëngu si wàllum politics. I'll be bringing in doctors, nurses, everywhere in this country. So tey nag maa ngi fi amal a young person boo xam ne moom nag writer la bugg a nekk, and she's very intelligent, very young, very, very young, and also beautiful and smart as well. Welcome to the Youth Bantaba Show, Haddijatou.
Thank you, Auntie Haddijatou. Hello, viewers. It's me, Haddijatou Jobe. Today I will be on the Youth Bantaba. Thank you for watching.
So tell us, who is Haddijatou?
Yes, Haddijatou. I am Haddijatou Jobe. I was born in 2006, April 18th, and I live in Fajikunda. I attended Roots Nursery School and attend also St. Charles Luwanga Lower Basic. Currently, I am attending St. Charles Luwanga Upper Basic in grade 8.
So
yes.
You've mentioned you're from Fajikunda,
yeah,
and now you are attending St. Charles Luwanga Upper Basic School.
Yes.
How is it like being a student?
Yeah, it's very nice to be a student because looking at life at school, students have the chance to do things they feel like, showcasing their talents in a way that when you are a student and young like me, when people see you with a great talent, they will like to help. So it's also an advantage because looking at it, when you are not a student, you wanted to showcase your talent, people will not be ready to help because they will not know where you're from or things like that. But when you are a student, people will be eager to know about you and then help you. So it's very nice to be a student in that aspect.
Haddijatou, you seem to be a very intelligent person.
Thank you.
I know you're a bit nervous, but then...
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, I understand. It's the first time. Yeah, so what inspired you to become a writer? Because we know it's very, very hard, you know, as a young person going to school, coping with schools, you know, assignments given to you, you know, and other engagements as well. But then you're still writing.
Yeah.
What inspired you?
I can say my family inspired me to write a book. And the reason why I say that my family inspired me to write a book is because my family members were, most especially my mother's parents, they were poor. And then looking at the society, if you are a poor person, you are not respected, you are underrated. And then that being the case, they were young boys and girls. Education was their only hope. So they focus on it, though they were not having the chance, but they make the best use of the chance they have to go to school. And then today they are successful, I can say, because of education. Yeah, that really inspired me to write a book, yeah, to write about poor people, because I see that the way poor people are treated in our society is not something that is very good. So that's why I come up with an idea to become a writer.
Amazing. Amazing. So when you talked about, you know, poor people, you know, and then using your voice or using your pen, you know, to write a lot of things when it comes to people should not look low upon poor people. I think it's a very great area. As young as you are at a very young age, and then, you know, writing such things, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's very amazing because looking at it, when people see that you're trying to bring in something that may, likewise, if someone is poor and then happen to hear this, he or she may like to pray for me, or like to, even when that one is not, cannot be able to help me, he or she will be able to, will like to congratulate me. And only congratulating someone is something that is very amazing, because you can see that, for example, today, had it been the minister today was someone poor, and then the minister said that I am writing something like his own life, you know, he will be ready to help, or be ready to link me with places like, for example, when I am writing about those kind of things, and then at the same time I am poor, but writing about poor, he will be ready to help. So it's also very good to see something and then try to come up with it, if it is something positive. Yeah.
So when did you start writing? Because you are 14.
Yeah, I'm 14.
Yeah. So as you are 14, as young as you are, and then you are writing a book, and in fact, almost at the verge of publishing your book.
Yeah.
So when did you start writing?
Yeah, actually, I started writing this book, Successful Dreams, when I was 13. Almost during the COVID break. By then, I started writing this January 2020. Yeah, and then I wasn't able to proceed because of schooling. But later on, it was a COVID break by March. That was the time I really have the time, leisure time. Though I'm looking at the place I live, I'm the first child of my mother, and then I should be helping her. I could just never write, but it's my talent. I wanted to write. Since when I was younger, I also want to become a writer. So during the COVID break, I don't know when will school resume, so I just write. Though it wasn't the first day I planned to write, or the first time I planned to write. Since when I was younger, I always want to become a writer. But I started writing it when I was 13, yeah, during the COVID break.
I think, Lord, it's good because then COVID was around, there are restrictions put in place. Dore muna dem fen yangi kir yangi dem ak ñew, so you nga seize that opportunity and time instead of mun nga no gena nga dem am fun with your friends like others will do, but then you stayed home, you know, writing, you were writing. Te lolu tam am na ci solo. So how is it like coping, writing, balancing with schooling? It's very difficult.
It's very difficult. But you know, things you really want to do, ñaka time tam dula ko tere def.
Right.
Daya gis comme man su nekkee may war a dem school, suma wàccee may war a dem daara, may war a read si guddi, may war a dimbale suma yaay tamit. But dama ko def suma xel bi ne man lii dinaa ko def te il faut ma def ko. Though before the COVID break, I do go to Dara, I do help my mom, I do read. But small watch in school, ni Madam Dara Benyo, I need to open my book and start writing. Because by then I wasn't able to read because it's in the afternoon, during the afternoon. My mom can be calling me, come and do this, come and do that. Then by the time I can open my book and start writing anything I have in mind, I write it. And then during the night, I will study. Though it's not easy, but I just cope and go on.
So how do you feel being the youngest writer currently in the Gambia? I know it comes with a lot of excitement, you know. So how do you feel?
I feel glad that people in the Gambia believe that if you are young, you cannot do such things. But I dream to become one of the, I can say, most famous sex players in the country. So it's also good when you're young, you start things when you're young, and when you grow up. You know, right now, so ko commencé, fekk yaa ngi nekk xale, soo magee di nga gën a am chance bi because right now
you have the experience, you get used to it.
You get used to it. Su nekkee yaa ngi nekk xale, nga ne duma ko mën a def. Because of things you really want never come easy. So, and you have to encounter challenges as young. Do ham plus you buri, do ham you linkal. Most especially if you are like me, you know that your family background is not that strong. You have to be going up and down, in and out. But being young at this age is also something that may bring great things in future. So when I started right now, I believe when I am older than now, things will be easier. So I just come up with it.
You said a very important thing, like yangi neka hale, and then nga start the binda book. So they may basically you get used to it. You know, you have the experience, and then you know, dinga muna explore more. But dengis ne si Gambia bi fini. We have seen a lot of people, they're very intelligent, mun nañ binda, but then pour ñu binda book, a whole book, and then you know, ñu launch ko. It's very hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah, that's very difficult. So you really gonna push, you know, be ngane tay wala on this week dinga launch sa book.
Yeah. Actually, luma gonna push pour ma ñëw be fii tey moo nekk motivé xam nga nit foo nekk da nga war a am mentor ko xam ne moo lay guide. As I'm a very young guy, I don't know most of these places because man suma kër duma dee génne duma dee dem fen. So bu ma commencé binda bi xalaat naa man suma demee ba pare nan ak nan lay def because I know that my family will not be able to afford all those things for the launching. But what can I do to launch this book? But I have a motivator. The one always guide me when I want to give up. She stopped me from giving up and then make so that I'm doing things comfortably. So today, suma accès fi muna wax ni suma motivator bi la because of mom moma don guide. Suma amé fuma wara yobul letter pour affaire donation mom moma de mo de and ak man ñu dem ñëwaat. So mom mo bokk na ci luma gëna push because at the end demon na be am na time bo xamanteni may ñëw paré. So suma amut ku may help ku may assist duma mëna continuer because of launching dama dem ba pare binda book bi mu nekk zero duma ko launch kenn du xam man ko bind but mom moma don guide dima waxal some places and then life goes on.
I think we all have our mentors with us, those that are always behind us, those that always believes in our, you know, in our talents, whatever we do. Even though people will be out there and you find like if you have even that one person that believes in you, kula they motivate all the time. A lot of people, believe me, a lot of people have an opportunity.
They don't have it,
So you have that opportunity and then hamga koku dila one yon week, dila motivate. It's one great thing. And you have to seize that opportunity and then break the walls through it. That's more important. So ñoo nañ léegi pour ñu yaatal waxtaan because I want it to be very interactive and all. So léegi xam nañ ne Haddijatou is 14. She's young and she's beautiful as well with a cute smile. Yeah. So léegi sa book launching boo starté di binda book ba léegi yaa ngi war a launch book bi. What are we expecting from you?
Most especially the viewers and the ones ñoo xamante ni ñoo ko ñëw read. I know most of them will be expecting me to do great during the launching because with all these things ngay ñu lay invite si radio ngay dem also si télé online these things yi ñu lay xool ñoom ñëpp suñu bëggee ñëw tey day expect yow pour nga binda loo xam pour nga launch book boo xamante ne dafa war a def lu dafa war a nekk loo xam dafa great because you cannot just invite people and then you place nothing on the table. So loo war a joxe bis sa bisi launching because moo nekk sa day da nga war a joxe loo xamante ne nit yi ñu ngi ko expect si yow comme moo nekk book bi dafa war a nekk loo xamante ne dafa important dafa war a nekk loo xam ne happy reading la nit yi suñu ko readee dañuy inspire tey man soo gisee man ma binda book bi nii sax I'm expecting young ones to be inspired. So read the book with them that you don't expect to impress them. So that's all.
You having the book with you here?
No, I'm not having it here.
You could have brought the book so that Niti didn't guess.
Yeah.
But then still launching because I know we'll be there, inshallah. Yes. So, legi, hana yangi am support from your family and then your teachers as well because yangi them school. Danga they spend half of the day at school. Spend another half of the day at home. So, legi, your support befala neka di juke.
Suma support, suma family, my support. Some of the teachers also are supporting, and then ñu bëgg support, but they are not yet. But right now, CPA also ñu support bu baax. Child Protection Alliance, yeah. ñu support bu baax. Am na yeneen institution ak yeneen individuals you promise before the launching day also to support.
I hope they come on board before the launching of the book.
Yeah.
Because I know you have great potentials. And then you can be a very good writer in the country. So, Lolo, it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about the book itself.
Yeah, the book itself talks about determination towards achieving one's goal. It also talks about poverty, like I said before, and then education as well. Because let me start at the beginning here. The family of the protagonist. The family of the protagonist, they were naturally blind. The mother and the father, I mean here. And one of the brothers in the family was a cripple in a car accident. And then we have the protagonist himself. He is a very young, determined, disciplined, and hardworking boy. You know, most of these people, you have jealous people who follow you always.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can see someone going with you, you think that one is your friend, even your family members, most of them will be hating you because, for example, if I am very intelligent and my auntie's child is not that intelligent, my auntie may come up with an idea to hinder my success. So this boy here was the book is all about the boy though.
Okay.
The boy is very determined, hardworking at school, teachers love him. Though he don't like to depend on his family always because the father died and then the mother was a beggar. When people did not give her rather food or alms in a form of charity, she will not be able to feed her children. So looking at that case, what I'm trying to say is that poor people are treated as if they are not important individuals in the society. Because some people, they believe that giving poor people money is just a waste of time. And then they have a family to take care of. But the protagonists know all of that here. The name is Basiru though. He know everything. So he tried to go out and look for a part-time job. And then when he was about to go to grade 9, he was staying with his own brother, another brother. That one was sponsored when he was in grade 12, when he came out with the good results. And then when he stayed there, you know, there are some places they don't have senior schools there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have senior schools. So when you are to go to another school to attend your senior schools, you should travel from one place to another.
Yeah,
so
miles.
that being the case, yeah, for miles. That being the case, he left the mom alone and the sisters. One of her sisters his sisters was not going to school because she wasn't that good at school. So yeah, she was helping the mother go and beg, things like that. So when the moment he went to another place to learn, he stayed with a friend also. But when you're going to school with a friend and then you are the most intelligent one, your friend is not that intelligent, people trying to place you up, you know, at times your friend may be jealous. So yeah, the friend was jealous and then was like, try to start separating things from him. Like, start the hardly by that time, when Basiru, the protagonist, know that he will not be able to stay with that boy, he left and go away and then look for another place to stay. The time he looked for another place to stay, he also continued going to school, but also he has friends who were very jealous. When he was about to do his examinations, he was very prepared, but his own aunt, what I can explain here is that his own aunt took him to a marabout and then trying to stop him from going to school. The auntie herself asked the marabout to stop the boy from doing his exams, like making him blind so that he will not see anything in his paper. You know, most of these cases happen during school. Right. You see someone about to do his exams, he will not be able to sit you will not know the reason. You think that one is not willing to do the exam while it's their own friends or their relatives who are causing those things. So because he was very kind and disciplined, he was like, there was another marabu who helped him because the aunt was trying to spoil his life. So there was another marabu whom he met with, and the marabu was like, the boy is very kind, so I shall try and save him. Right. Because I can see that something harmful is coming towards him. His life may be in danger. And what I am trying to say here is that you should be disciplined, because you don't know who are the type of people you're going to meet in future. Right. So, and make sure you don't let the negative attitude of others destroy yours. So when you read the book, you will see that the moment the old man came to his house, he was like acting negative. Di xool ndax xale bu góor bi di dafa am xol bu baax wala amul xol bu baax, but Joe xale bi mu ngi doon def ndànk ak moom because gis na ne kii moo ko mag te mu ngi koy xool comme parents am yi, mu def ndànk ak moom ba paa bi at the end moo ko save. Nit yu bëri fogoon nañ ne xale bi góor bi buñ ko liggéeyee bu mu bàyyi pour bu mu gis dara si examen bi daf doon stop, but loolu yëpp defut ko, dafa make sure mu continuer waat because of papa balaa ma doon gaañ daf ko waxoon ne never give up in life, never fail a promise. Te mu ngi promise yaayam mu ngi dem jànga waaye na ko indilaat ndam. Mu ngi ko wax papaam tam mu ngi ko waxoon ne no matter what happens, never forget the road that leads you home. Te yooyu noonu yëpp si journey yam mu ngi koy fekk si because of bu mu demee ba gisatu dara si pépam xalaat na pour give up, but papaam lu mu ko wax. Bu mu demee tam ba bàyyi jàngam bi xalaat na lu ko yaayam wax, mu ne non la bàyyil ma bañ a fail promise bi. So all this bàyyi taxul mu bàyyi, dafa continuer tamit journey yam bi. Mu dem after exams bi boo xamante ne exam boo xamante ne repeated na, dafa repeated grade 12 because dañ ko liggéey. Right. Bu mu demee exam am bi jeex na mu continuer proceeding to another level. He went to find a part-time job. So he was also working at a shop whereby he was accused of theft. Things like that. He was accused of theft. He wanted to give up, but always remember what the parent told him. So foofu la nekk ba mu am results am génna. Now he was succeeded. Everyone thought this boy will never succeed in life, but because of the ay génta si guddi nightmares, and then people will be like, this boy is becoming mad, because sitting at an examination class and you are like, you're not seeing anything in the paper and everyone is seeing, people then ko téyewoon comme koo xamante ne dafa pare pour give up, but it's not that. Okay, I think so. You're trying to explain that. I'm trying to explain that if you see someone acting otherwise, you should try to understand, because mun naa bañ a nekk fault am dañ ko liggéey and things like that. But all fu mu jeexee dafa mujjee mu succeed. At the end sax compagnie si ak département si bëri dañ ko doon xëccoo pour mu liggéeyal leen, but ba tey bàyyi jànga mu liggéeyal leen, dafa continuer mu dem study law nekk disarming person. At the end mu ñëw surprise parents am moo dam parce que kooku lam dese woon si àdduna, mu ñëw surprise ko ak knowledge, wealth and stuff.
I think it's amazing. Lowa book bi lum consists loolu nga wax, and you have touched certain key important things. You have touched family background, how we should treat each other, because xam nañ ne at the family levels the hatred daf day nekk between ñun ak xale yi or mag yi sax. Hatred, it has always been, you know, si family bi. Wax nga tam education, which is the backbone of every young person, every successful person. Whether, you know, danga dem dara, is either nga dem madarasa or whatsoever it is, wala nga dem dara, wala nga dem, you know, schools and stuff. But lu important moo nekk nga gain knowledge. Loolu moo nekk the most important thing. So loolu tam important. Wax nga like people should be disciplined. Also. Because nit sa soo bëggee dara in life, you have to be disciplined so that nga muna achieve whatever you want to achieve. Because discipline goes with success. Yes. Hard working and determination. Exactly. So I think your book is very interesting, and I'll be very much glad, and I'll be willing to support. And man tamit dinaa jënd book bi.
Inshallah.
Yes, and I'll be at the launching as well. You know, you said what Haddijatou has for us on that day. Just to remind you viewers that you are still watching the Youth Bantaba show live and direct here in our studios on Gambian Talents TV, and I have Haddijatou Jobe with me. She's just 14 and about to launch her first ever book, and she's currently the youngest author. I don't know, but don't forget you are the youngest author,
yeah,
right?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But then someone else is out there. Let the person come out, because we want to
know.
Yes, we want to know and, you know, celebrate young people, because I think this platform is all about celebrating young people.
Yeah.
Whether you are a young politician, whether, you know, writer, a journalist, ñëwal fii nii, because my studio with are all young people. Adam Caesar is behind the visuals that you all are seeing today. So now, nañ wax ku ñoo expect on that day, and then kañ la book launch bi?
Saturday coming on the 10th. Yeah.
That's on the 10th of April.
At Semeke Jane Hall opposite Bufason. Foofu la ñuy launché book bi.
So day boobu noonu lu ñoo expect ak kuñ fa gis, because it's important, you know, the people that you're inviting, so that ñooñu tam will be motivational speakers to the young ones out there. Xam naa ne sa xarit yi dinañ fa nekk, other people will be there. Yes, your fellow students, relatives, families. Maybe another author might emerge after those guests did motivation speaking over there. So.
Yeah, on the day I will be inviting the minister.
Which of the ministers?
The Minister of Youth and Sports, Bakari Badi, is going to be the chief launcher on that day.
Amazing. Yeah. Bakari has always been supportive. Since he took over office, Bakari has been supporting young people. We have seen how our sport is now, you know, improving in the country, and then he has been supportive since he took over office. I think it's a great thing. Bakari will be there.
Yeah, amazing. Bakari will be there. The regional education director, Region 1.
Really?
Mr. Usman Ba will also be there.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I am an author. I need someone who will guide me.
Exactly.
And he or she should be an author. Mr. Michael Hamadi Sega is going to be the book reviewer, and he's an author.
Okay. Amazing.
He's an author rather. And then we're going to have the national coordinator of Peace Hub, Pa Bakari Sonko, is going to be my chief patron, and my school principal, Mr. Samuel Mendy, is going to be the guest of honor. Yeah, those ones are going to come, and also permanent secretary of the Ministry of Education will be present. Permanent secretary of Youth and Sports will also be present, and more other important people. I can't name all. I don't want to miss. They will all be present on that day.
You seem to be excited, very much excited.
Thank you.
But then it's going to be a successful launching, because xam naa ne ñu bari dinañ ñëw ñu support la. So léegi xanaa yow, did you reach out to stakeholders to help you to fund this book? Because xam naa ne writing a book needs finance.
Yeah, it needs finance, most especially printing.
Exactly. So
yeah, I wrote letters requesting for assistance. I took it to institutions and then individuals as well. But case being, it brings the challenges in the book. Though the time I was writing it, I didn't face most of challenges. But after writing the books, I have to write letters requesting for assistance pertaining the book launching, most especially the printing of the books, because when time is delayed, something is delayed, I can say it's the printing of the books.
Right.
Yeah, and I really need assistance. Some individuals are willing to help before the launching, and some institutions also, like CPA, they are helping very well. They even help to book the hall, and then for chairs, some individuals are bringing up water for the day of the launching. Some giving in, helping in cash, some helping in kind. So yeah. It's the most challenges I have faced here is that you will write a letter take it to an institution or give it to an individual, at the end of the day, they will not respond, they will reject it.
That's the most heartbreaking one.
Especially the government institutions, unlike the NGOs. For them, when you go there, even when they are not going to help you, they will make sure that they put something on table.
Right.
They will let you know that we cannot do this, or we cannot afford this, we don't have funds, or at the end of the day, they will give you a call and tell you that we will not be able to do this. But government institutions, when you go there, they will take it, but they will not reply, they will not respond, they will not call.
That's very bad.
At times you will call and they will not pick. At times you will submit the letters to the secretaries, they will not pass it to the managers. And all that I have to encounter them. Though in life you have to encounter challenges.
Right, that's true.
But those ones are very misfortunes. So I wasn't expecting it from the government, because I thought even when NGOs are not going to help, governments are going to help. But
yeah, seriously. I think it should be a collective thing. And then, you know, we Gambia, I think we seriously need to address certain things, because young people of this country, I don't think they are lazy.
Yeah,
Do
they
you?
are lazy. Yeah, because they are not lazy.
Exactly.
Because most of these young people have the talents to showcase.
Exactly.
But they don't have the phone. They don't have
That's the
assistance.
problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So I think the government needs to do something about it through the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Honorable Bakari, we know that since you took over office, you've been supportive, you've been helping young people. But this is not the time that we have to blame each other.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like being a collective thing, working together as one Gambia, one people, and one nation. Whenever youth of this country needs help, please do help, whether it is kind or cash. It will be much appreciated by those people. Haddijatou said it is very unfortunate, like she goes to a lot of government offices, but then still there is no response to them. And the government itself, it's the people. The reason why they are there, it's because of the people.
Yeah.
So if they are not helping young people like Haddijatou and others, then we are still lacking behind.
Yeah.
Because there is no way. I have said this. I think most of my youth Bantaba show, I have said this. Like, there is no way a country will move forward without empowering and helping young people.
Yeah.
The only way,
exactly.
the only way this country will move forward, it's to help young people, to empower them, at least to make them feel like they have potentials in them that they need to showcase. Please, we also need that, like, from the government to happen, to always be there for us.
Always be there for us.
Yes.
Maybe they will respond, but I don't think so, because
they will respond.
Like,
if they watch this video today, they will respond. And we are sure it's going to be a positive thing.
Yeah, it's going to be. I believe the minister will be helping, because
he's a great guy.
He already fixed an appointment for us to meet tomorrow, inshallah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Bakari is an amazing guy. Yeah, he's always helpful. So now we are about to end the show. But before we take leave of you, tell us the preparations of the lunch and how it's going to be.
It's going to be cool, inshallah Rabbi. Everything is going to be awesome. We have booked everything. The books are not yet in touch, but inshallah Rabbi, we'll have them here in hand, because we even have most of the samples on hand. Yeah, inshallah Rabbi, everything is going to be cool. We're going to have entertainments. We're also going to have amazing poet readers. And
so you'll be having entertainment, poets coming in, you know.
Drama.
Amazing.
Yeah, we have the young talented students, and I'm one of them. So all we have is
at your school?
Talents. Yeah,
really?
At St. Charles Luanga Upper Basic School. We have young talented students. Yeah, and I really I will be glad to see them on that day acting, giving entertainments and also reading poems. We also have to invite some other young guys to come and perform, inshallah.
So as a young person, especially a girl, you know, girls face a lot of challenges. whether it's going to be from the society, at school, at home. So how are you coping with the challenges as a girl? Every day I have to sweep, I have to clean before before coming to the office. It's every day. So how are those challenges obstructing you, from your writing skills?
Yeah, most of these challenges I face at home, at school. I have teachers that understand me at times, most especially during this luncheon period, though it doesn't affect my education. But at home also, my mom understands me, and then she is always ready to help me when she is always ready to help me when she knows that I am busy, or most especially these days, that I have to be submitting letters from institutions and individuals when I should do a particular job. Daf they make someone understand ma so xamé né may late second ma tay bo xamanteni may wara ñew interview te xam na dina late suma waré dem fenen ñew fi ni tamit moto du dé yomba daf ma dé bay wax bayal liggéey bi dina ko liggéey nga xamné man ma mëna daw ci gaaw man. So when you have a guardian that understand you also, it's a chance di nga mëna continue. But xam nga jigéen ni most especially ñun most jigéen ni duñ dé stay ak seen parents yi. Yeah, they are biological parents. Dañ leen dee joxe. Léegi soo amul koo xamante ne na la mën a understand di nga mën a dem de so give it up, but it's not something that very easy. And the school issue also, so waree nekk di dem school and then you also have to be reading your books. At times da nga late, but that soo setee sa time depuis boo koy start rek du affect sa education. Yeah,
the world is moving by time.
The world is moving by time. So you need to plan everything. Before it will affect your education. Yes. So it affects me. It's very difficult though, but it doesn't affect me that much because my parents understand me, and I also planned when I am to go to school, so it will not affect me.
So you said someone is behind you, pushing you forward, encouraging you, motivating you. Who's the person?
Miss Marizan Adomu, yes. Yeah, she's the very one. Because any place I am to go to, she will be with me. Even when I don't have fare at times, she will be the one to help and pay for me fare. Though it's not difficult, it's very difficult, but she's always there with me. And
are you related to her?
No.
Really?
She's just my teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and there are also some other people like Mr. David Mende and Mr. Ibrahim Abba. They're also helping. Yeah, and Mr. Dabo too, from CPA, Child Protection Alliance, is also helping. Yeah. I owe special thanks to them, though.
I think people like Marijan, she is someone who's very hardworking
and willing to help.
She's always there for people. She's always there to help. She's always there to be behind people. So I think it's important that you have people like Marijan.
Yeah, she's very important here. When it comes to my schooling, she's always there for me. When it comes to home, she's always there for me. When it comes to the issue of the book also, she's always there for me. Advice when I need it.
Hamna sonal nala de Marija. No hamna sonal nala toro.
Sonalul manak de. No, sonal mas ma bestela.
Sa bestela. Bana ana teacher ana xale ak teacher neka besti gis ngeen de. Ana xale ak teacher neka besti.
I don't have some friends. Most of our friends but I'm the same age la.
Really?
I'm not but it's not that much. Most of my friends is ma magi rek la det neka.
Waaye yeen Haddijatou mi jaaxal na ma de. Haddijatou yo jaaxal nga ma de.
Man sama friend yi rek sama magi sama teacher yi la de gëna ci so wantel. Ana ak sama relatives yi. Most of guys duma leen di gis ma leen gisee ma make sama profito suma tooñ yi may tooñ gaay yëpp ma tooñ gaay benn yoon.
waaye def nga lu baax nag I think nga am xarit yoo xam ne they're older than you and then you la motivate you la advice di la won yoon bu baax bi because at the end of we all know janxa soo tollee feena you know distractions yi daf dee ñëw here and there you know you just have to be someone who's more focused and then nga mun a dem. If not, that's very difficult.
That's very difficult.
We
especially it's a schooling part. If you are
exactly. So we were all in that same circle then because when I was going to school, I was very good in writing. Now I time
just like me.
Yeah. So lolu mota. So legi nak xam nañ ne the launching is going to be on Saturday and then you have great list of people. Those are your guests coming in, the likes of Bakari Baji, you know, and then those your teachers. You have a mentor who's also an author. It's very important. What's going to be your advice to young people out there? Ñoo xam ne ñoom tam ñu ngi séntu
ma ñoo def.
Non ñu ngi séntu sax Haddijatou lum nekka di def ñoom tam ñu bëgg ko nekka because xam nañ ne writing is not something which is easy. A lot of people are writing but ba léegi mënuñ ta publish book because due to maybe dañoo am financial constraints or something. So yow yaa ngi nii as a young person wala as young as you are 14 loolu xale nga di.
Of course.
Good. So, hanga rek sa dama hawa so tuti rek but you're still young.
I'm still young. So
exactly. So, luy nekk sa advice to young people out there watching ñooñu tamit maybe dinañ bëgg a nekk comme yow someday, you know, wala ñoom tam they are at the verge of being just like you. So, luy nekk sa advice?
Yeah, my advice like my advice to them is that let them be courageous. Let them also be determined and hardworking. It's not that easy to do something because things you really want in life, they never come easy.
No.
So you just have to focus and then make sure you do all things you want. You make sure you focus on your education. Most important thing I can say, because when you believe in education, you end up getting what you want. You also need to be determined when you want to write something. You know that you have to encounter challenges. After all, you don't have to give up. Though the finance is most people like me, the finance is our problem. But when you are determined, you make sure this is what I want and this is what I want to get. This is what I want and this is what I need. You need to be determined.
You need to differentiate your wants and
your needs, because your needs, I think, are the most important things here. You need to become someone in future who is a very amazing writer or who is a very amazing someone, and you want to be someone also. There are two different things. So when you need to become something or want to become something, you have to be courageous in it. Because so by hell, so nek accès fini waxe dañoo bari things that used to make you scared. You should not think of them. Yo lo wara xalaat mo nekk ne I want it so I can get it. And also let them accept what they cannot change. For example, when you are poor today, it's not your fault. You just have to work hard and overcome it. So you need to be courageous, determined, hardworking, disciplined, and accept things that you cannot change. And focus on your education too as well. Because so young, I don't think you can be able to write. So this is my advice to the young people, young youths. Yeah, that's my advice.
Amazing. I'm solo. Mune focus on your education, and I think education is the key. It's the most important thing. So we all need to learn. Neku ne rek wala danga neka lini tay so fofu rek ngay stop. I think education is way beyond toxic class. Binda rek.
Even the society at
home. Exactly. So
learn.
it goes with a lot of things as well. So lo waxtam important na to the young people watching us from your homes. Please, Haddijatou Mune, you have to stay focused, stay determined, be disciplined as well. There is no way you'll be successful without being disciplined. So that brings us to the end of today's episode. But before we take leave of you, the jaajëfal Haddijatou for coming all the way here to have this interview with us. And we will definitely be at your book launching on Saturday, inshallah. And we wish you all the best.
Thank
we
you.
hope this is not just going to be the last time
No.
that you'll be launching a book. We want to see Haddijatou from another side, nga another stuffs, and then lolu moy tax nga nekk a good writer.
Good writer, yeah.
Yeah, so we believe you have a very talented, you are very talented, you have a very bright future, and you keep it up. So thank you viewers for watching, and thank you viewers for tuning in. This is Gambian Talents TV, and it is the Youth Bantaba show. I'm live and direct here in our studios. With me today, Aissatou Koli, and my guest is none other than but Haddijatou, the beautiful Haddijatou with the beautiful smile. Waa rek comme bokkay luñ ko waxee Haddijatou nag dafa launch book bi nag mu ngi ko launch on Saturday si Sameka Jane Hall Serekunda East Mini Stadium la nekk. So di ñaan ñëpp ñu nekk di seetaan génn si leen ngeen support Haddijatou because she's young and then she's just 14 bi mooy nekk first time muy génne book wala di binda book bi di ko launch. Xam nañ ne writing a book comes with a lot of struggles, comes with a lot of challenges, but then ñu ngi la ñaan rek yéen tamit ngeen ñoo dimbale Haddijatou. This is all we have for you today, but you can still follow us in our social media sites on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Gambian Talents TV, it's everywhere, and you can still link me, or you can still reach me through my social media sites, which is Aissatou Slim Koli on Facebook, Aissatou Slim Koli on Instagram, and Aissatou Koli 5 on Twitter. Until I come you in your way next week with another amazing young people, it's a goodbye from us. Bye-bye.
soo bëggee jot xaalis bàyyeekoo UK Europe USA Canada Switzerland ak àddina wërngal képp Supersonix Money Transfer ñu ngi ci ànd ak yéen ak yónneekaay xaalis bu gën a màgg ci Gambia mën nga jot xaalis fépp fi nga ne bàyyeekoo kaatong ba koy na te doo ci am benn jafe-jafe waaw mën nga jot xaalis bàyyeekoo ci sa ay mbokka ak am di jàmma nekk ci UK Europe US Canada Switzerland ak àddina wërngal képp ak suñu yónneekaay xaalis bu màgg bi nga xam ne dafa wóor gaaw te noppale fii si biir Gambia. Supersonix Money Transfer ñu ngi ci ñetti fukk ak ñeent dëkk si biir Afrika ngir jox leen melowaay yu gën si jotum xaalis bi nga xam ne kenn du ko laam-laamee. saytu leen ñu si Google Play Store wala App Store ngir mun a bindu si suñ app bii di Supersonix Money Transfer app ndax ngeen mun a bànneexu si suñ money transfer services yi ay mbégte rek la ak Supersonix.
African Oriental Store Africa fii si biir America ñu ngi leen fi amal seasoning ak lépp loo leen nama biir Gambia diwtiir ak bagage ndekki yi ngeen soxla can beef African Oriental Store andil na leen ko si seen heavy boti ba tey it amal nañ leen netetu gerte noflaay yéet ndawal African Oriental Store nag mooy bitik bi nga xam ne lépp loo leen soxla mi ngi si biir amal nañ leen maalo leket tame inde addi cuuraay waaye it fàttewuñ suñ góor yi nga xam ne ni den tële seen néegi sëy yi African Oriental Store indi na leen garab goo xam ne ni dina leen delloo seen kàttan ba tey it ñu ngi leen amal abaya dàll abaya boo munti xalaat bu jigéen ñu ngi ko fi am waaye it fàttewuñ góor ñi amal nañ leen xaftaan ñi amal nañ toobaan cuuraay African Oriental Store nag bagage yi nii fépp foo nekk si biir Canada bi ak US di nga ko mun a am ndaxte ñu ngi leen amal shipping African Oriental Store Africa si America fii si Everett Washington njaaxare jeex na